Now we're going to learn how to embed photos, just like this one you see here, into a page. And we're going to use our test page again. So I'm going to go to my back room, going to go Pages, and scroll down to Test Page. I'm going to hit Edit. That's going to open up here. Now I want to put a picture above the title. And so I'm going to hit, I put my cursor right in front of the R in my title, the very first letter in my title. I hit Enter, and then I hit the little up key, up arrow, and I am going to embed an image. I'm going to go up here to the Add Media section. I'm going to hit on the little Add an Image icon. And that brought up this window. And as you can see, I have a couple of tabs here. I can either add an image from my computer, from a URL, that means from another website, or from the media library. The media library is a list of all of the, photos, audio clips, whatever I have uploaded to my computer so far. So far I've uploaded an MP3, and I'll show you how to do that later. But that obviously is not what we want to put on our page. So I'm gonna upload a photo from my computer. I'm gonna hit Select Files, and I want this photo right here of, well, Pastor Bill Vest preaching. And this is a huge file. It's from my camera, and my camera takes really big photos, so it's going to take a little bit for it to upload. But I'm going to show you how to place it on your page so that it's not quite as huge of a file. So here we are. It's got my my image in here, and there's a whole bunch of options on this page, and we're going to go over all of them individually throughout these tutorials here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the title of the picture. The title of the picture doesn't actually show on the website, but if they scroll over it, it will tell them the title. Or if for some reason the picture doesn't show on someone's website, maybe they've blocked images on their browser, it'll just show up as whatever I put here in the title. I don't want to put a caption on here. A caption will show up on the website. I don't really want a caption. And I do not want any links in here. Right now it says link URL. That means that the picture will be a button, and if you click on it, it'll show the picture larger. I don't really want that. I just want it to be a picture. If you do want it to be to link to itself, to a larger version of itself, you just click file URL right there. But I don't want anything to be there. So here on alignment, we can choose to have it centered above the text, left aligned with the text wrapping around it, center aligned with the text wrapping around it, or right aligned with the text wrapping around it. I just want it to be centered with the text underneath it, so I'm gonna stick with my default alignment. Down here we have the size. I can go with a thumbnail, which is 150 pixels by 150 pixels, so that's a square, and it will look just like this one up here. I could embed that right into my page if I wanted to. I could go with a medium sized, which is not square. It's the original dimensions of the photo but shrunken down to 300 pixels wide by 221. That will cover about half of my screen. Or I can go to the large version, which is 609 pixels, which fills the entire page content of my screen. And that's the one I'm actually going to go with here. Or I could go full size, which is the original photo that is 3,000 pixels wide and 2,000 pixels tall. That's way too big for this website, and that would be silly to do because it would take forever to download when people come to the site, and it's just not a good way to go. So I'm going to stick with large. That's going to cover my full page, and I'm going to hit Insert into Post. I'm going to insert that there, and here it is. It's right there above my text. Now obviously my text does not match the picture, but whatever. This is just a test page. So I'm going to hit Update Page, and we're going to go check that out and see what it looks like. I'm gonna well, I don't have to refresh because I'm going to a page. I'm going to test page. Click on that, and there is the picture. It's got the nice border. It's got Pastor Bill, and looks pretty good. Now, I don't really want my picture to be this tall because it takes up almost all of the page. You know, when you first come to this page, pretty much all you see is this photo. And if someone's looking at it on a smaller screen than I have, all they will see is the photo. So, in the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crop this image, make it smaller, height-wise, because we have all this extra space up top, and so we can just crop all that off, and we'll have a nice, more streamlined photo to look at.